If you're anything like me, starting off being a small YouTuber, there's one thing that I don't like, and I particularly don't want to start taking part in. It's two things actually. It's misleading um, thumbnails and misleading context, right? It's like view farming, and usually within like 3 seconds of the video, well, not give it more, within 7 seconds of the video, you kind of find out what I'm talking about. It's things like you see from people like I just saw one where it's like I hate it. This video here, if you think about starting doing YouTube, watch this with watch in capital letter. So now you thinking about starting YouTube, you're going to watch this video. This video has absolutely nothing to do with the creation of YouTube. Nothing. It's just a way to get you to watch it. And usually they will tell you something like, watch the video till its entirety to get the information. If it's a 10-minute video, the first 9 minutes has nothing to do with the video. The last minute, it's like a rush synopsis of what you're supposed to do with no real evidence. I hate it. I hate it. I think this has no creative this isn't creativity to me. It's not. It's just people are more obsessed with views than they are with creating. It is because in our world now that it's just ass and titties. That's all you're seeing on your timeline right now. Ass titties. I mean, pride is out of the pocket. Whoever has a ass, whether it be cellulite, whether it be perfectly round, whether it be misshaped, ass is ass and man is gonna watch. So no matter what they do, they're gonna include a little bit of ass in it. A woman is talking to you about anything, she's gonna turn around just so you to see her ass. Be creative. That's all I'm saying. Like, be creative. I mean, it's slower, the growth is slower, but Jesus, it's all just ass and titties every day on my timeline. I'm misleading context. Wow, you really, and then the next thing is though, people taking people's content, no reaction. You just grab someone's content, slice it. Is either you do a dramatic zoom of it and just re-upload it. Come on, that's not even your idea. You just take someone's content, crop it, re-upload it for views. Learn some talent. Please learn some talent. Kill the industry. You are killing the industry. I hate it. And this now, this video. Also vlog your life better. Better and more often. Let's try it out. Let's see. I always watch commercials with pay YouTubers.
Face when it comes to sitting down and filming their lives, especially beginners, is the lack of general direction. For myself recently, I've been doing a lot more thinking into my own creative process because right now I'm in school, I'm in university, so it's really more important than ever for me to have my time management down so I can really make time for what I want to do. So today, that's what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to show you guys how I go through and make these videos, how I'm able to live my life, go through full.
Talk to you about. People lie, all right? Not him, not him. I'm gonna put this video up here, but people lie. People do lie in terms of what they shoot on. All right, so I've seen people with the Osmo Pocket Tree is pretty good. I don't use the Osmo Pocket Tree. I'm gonna reveal what I use later, but it's gonna be a funny story because people really think I use a professional camera. I don't. It's just the settings I have it on. Anyway, so people shoot and be like, hey, shot on an Osmo Pocket Tree. And they will actually show you throughout the day what they shoot. But in reality, they're not using an Osmo Pocket Tree. That's why no matter how much you replicate their style, their videos, and their settings, it will never turn out the same. They're not using an Osmo Pocket Tree. They're using something like a Sony A7, Sony C7R, wireless camera, Canon, like a Canon R10. They're using these things to shoot, but they're labeling them as pocketry. And it's very misleading because it the feeling you get when you use all your settings, listen to their advice, shoot, doesn't come out the same. And then they're gonna hit it with, oh, it's editing. It's not editing. I mean, I could edit it to become like that, but it's just a lot more work and costs a lot more. Cause there's this software called Topaz. I hate using it. I love it for who love it. That's all I'm gonna say. Back to this.
Time school, and hopefully by the end of this video you guys will have a good sense of how I make these videos and implement it into your own videos. So what are you supposed to film? What are you supposed to say? What is the general idea and topic of your videos? I found that the easy answer to that question is just film your life. Bring your camera with you on your day and film whatever you get up to. And that does work. That's what a lot of videos and vlogs on this platform are. But here's how I try and think of my vlogs. Test 1, 2, 3. So I've said this before, but I try and think of my videos as a journal, a place that I can showcase and talk about what I'm up to in my life, but also how I feel. So what that means for me is that these vlogs are really a place for reflection. Don't just show me what you're up to in your day, tell me how you feel. Tell me what you did and how that made you feel. So me personally, I usually don't script my videos aside from videos like this where I have very specific talking points I need to hit, but I will always ensure that no matter what the video is, it has a central topic or theme, and that idea can literally be anything. It could be a song, a feeling, a product, a trip, an emotion. I truly think that anything can be turned into a story in the form of a vlog. So things that you should think about before you come up with an idea. Who are you? What's your background? And what are you trying to do? A lot of the time, even now, I'm gonna be honest, it feels like I'm going out and just filming random clips and trying to string them together.
It says here that he's shooting with a Sony A6700. I've experienced shooting with a Sony A6500, and it's if you know what you're doing, chef's kiss. So I will assume this is damn nice.
The edit. But something that I understand now more than I did in the beginning is that even if there is no string to tie your entire video together, there's still you, the person recording it. It's your vlog, so you are that string tying all the clips together. So now when I sit down and make these videos, I try and lean into that a lot more. I try and lean into the emotions that I was feeling when I was out shooting that video and try and really recreate that in the edit. But just remember that everyone in life is on their own journey, so just try and take your camera, your audience, on whatever journey that you're on.
Here's the next thing we could talk about is the use of sound. The use of sound in your recording. The train in the background, the soft under music, and is talking. 3 different volumes, 3 different pitch, but you saw they work together. None is more overpowering. I've seen a lot of clips where people like the background music is super loud. So I hate that. It makes you lose traction. It really does make you lose traction. It makes you slip what you're thinking about. The ads. I always watch ads. If you notice,
when I first picked up a camera, I did think that the best camera was going to make me the best videographer.
That's called a flame burn. I'm going to show you how to use it. I'm going to show you how to use it in this clip.
Best filmmaker, the best YouTuber. The chances are for all of us, if I handed you a $10,000, $20,000 camera right now, we both probably wouldn't be able to use it. And it would probably actually complicate things so much that we would either give up, not have a video, or just make a worse quality video than if we just used what we knew how to use. It's actually super important that you use the camera, the tools that you're familiar with, that you're comfortable with, that can actually get you from point A to point B, your goals. So I basically exclusively shoot all of my videos on my Sony A6700. I also have a drone and a 360 camera, but those are like niche cameras. For everyday filming, talking, cinematic stuff, this is the angle that you guys see. And I pair that with 2 lenses, my 11mm wide angle for talking and 17-70 zoom lens for whenever I need a little bit more reach. This is what the entire setup looks like, and I use it mainly because the colors and quality is amazing, but really it's about the convenience for me. This is the camera that I know how to use, and it's also compact enough that I actually bring it out with me, and it's not intrusive to my daily life. But my point right now is that if you want to make videos about your life,
I don't know, I like a smaller camera for vlogging, but that's me because I'm not actually just walking and talking in a camera. I'm doing stuff. I'm doing everyday activities with a camera. All right. So it's just me bringing along you with me while I complete my day. Because some things that vloggers would do, I mean, it's good to see, but I would never do it. In terms of setting up a camera across the street, then drive away, then come back from a camera, setting my camera up inside the building, walking the again, it looks good. And just that's too much. That's for me too much. For them, love watching it. I always like it.
Carry a camera with you, it's gonna have to be compact and small enough and convenient enough that you'll actually use it. So when it comes down to actually filming, there's really two things that I like to do. There's filming A-roll, which is like this, where I'm actually talking to you guys, and then there's B-roll, which is just overlaid on top, maybe with some music, a little slow motion, things that help progress the story that aren't just me talking to you guys. And this is how I do both to craft my videos. So recently, I've been using the Ulanzi TT38 tripod. And the reason that it's important to have a tripod like this is because when you're out shooting by yourself, you're gonna have to get a lot of different shots. Sometimes when you're filming the A-roll, you'll need to hold the camera in your hand, and usually you want to get a little bit of distance between yourself and the camera so you're not just showing your face but also your surroundings. So in those cases, that's where I use this in handheld mode. And then for other shots, like right now where you guys are sitting on my desk, it's also super important to be able to set up these kind of static shots. Whether I'm behind the camera or in front of the camera, it feels good to know that your camera is secure. For myself, when it comes to shooting, it really is all about convenience, and I'll show you what I mean. So instead of individually folding out each leg, now with one click of a button, the entire mechanism unfolds. And the same logic applies for the fact that the entire thing is a quick release system. So with a quick lock or unlock, I can quickly take off my camera or put it back on so I can get right to shooting.
I'm not saying this isn't good, but my experience using a tripod, I'm using one now. My experience using a tripod, whether quick or not, is the angle in which you hold the camera on. It tilts 15 degrees towards you. So the moment you put it down on the table, you have to adjust the head of the camera to raise to you. So even if the legs is quick to put out, you still have to readjust the camera to face you. And I'm using a very wide lens. I still have to do that.
Anything that I own that can increase my productivity and efficiency when I'm shooting is exactly the kind of thing that you're gonna want when you're out shooting your life. Which, if you guys have noticed, is kind of the entire theme around this entire video. And when I'm all done talking, I can literally just pack up and leave. So being able to quickly set up these shots and capture exactly what I'm looking for is what this tripod is all about. It also has this hook on the back, which my last tripod did not, but now any overhanging surface can allow me to mount my tripod to it. So now I've got angles like that. Pretty cool stuff. It's super important to have the right tool that actually contributes without taking away and overcomplicating your process. So if you want to check out the TT38 tripod, I'll have it linked in the description.
Someone like it. It seems bulky.
Because of my creative style and the type of videos that I like to make, I really just find that I need to film a lot. I'll definitely remind myself to try and capture shots in between scenes, and once or twice a week I'll go out and maybe shoot the sunset or shoot the park or just general establishing shots. I would much rather capture too much footage than not have enough to tell the story, and I think what's helped me a lot is just consciously remembering to bring my camera, because the worst feeling is really going out, not having your camera, and thinking to yourself how nice it would have been to capture that.
All right. I think we're going to end it there. This is a lot of content to actually. This is a lot of content to edit. There's a lot to do. So I'm gonna do this now, and hope y'all like it. I'm gonna finish watching this though. I'm gonna finish watching this, and then I'm gonna edit the videos. Hopefully, I'll get to post it today. Stop recording.